watching you just standing there.
It looks like Sam made a great call working with her friend Jules. This is the third gig they've had in Ralph's Cafe in 2 weeks.
And aren't I a generous and supportive brother for coming to yet another of my sister's shows? Well, to be honest, I'm kind of here for a different reason. So far, I really don't think Mia's seen me at my best. Hopefully, I'll soon get the opportunity to change that. Mia, hey, you're not hanging around?
I'd love to, but I'm on duty at the fire station.
Oh, right.
Please tell your sister she was great.
Sure thing.
I guess I see you guys at the ball?
Of course. See you there. Hey. Ball? What ball?
The fireman's ball.
It's one of the highlights of the Hasendorf social calendar. Naturally, as the town nobles, it's our duty to grace it with our presence.
Actually, this sounds exactly what I've been waiting for. I just might have found the perfect excuse to ask Mia on a proper date.
Guys, I just wanted to say I really enjoyed your show.
Thanks so much.
Let me introduce myself. My name is
Greta Michaels. You work for Albert Jörn, the music producer.
Well, you know your stuff.
I subscribe to a lot of music magazines.
Then I get straight to the point. My job is to spot new talent for Mr. Sharon, and I think you might be of interest to him.
Really?
Awesome.
If I can arrange an audition, would you be happy to do it?
Would we ever? The truth is, though, we're only half of the band. The other two are in Australia.
Well, if this goes further, they might have to fly over. Why don't you speak to your bandmates, and if they are agreeable, give me a call.
Well, JJ and I are definitely building a connection. I don't use the phrase horse whisperer, but horse chatterer might be more appropriate.
How's the saddle soreness?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's completely and utterly excruciating and painful.
You'll get used to it, eventually.
Seriously, though, thank you for being such a great tutor.
You realize I'm only doing this in exchange for more guitar lessons.
Okay, I see a little deal now. Hey, let me hang this up for you. Hey, so, when do you want to have your next guitar lesson? Tomorrow, maybe?
I'd love to, but I've been meaning to go into the city for ages. I haven't done the whole tourist thing yet.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, sure.
But I could use a tour guide.
You know, I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I happen to be an excellent tour guide.
Only if you have the time.
According to my mental diary, I am completely free.
Just try and stop us from coming. The new songs still need some serious work, though.
Which we should do before you guys come to Germany.
What? Wait, hold up. Who's coming to Germany?
Us! Or possibly. Sam and Jules got some real interest in our songs from a local music producer.
Jules says he's one of the biggest in Germany.
That's incredible. Well done.
The thing is, our songs are okay for a small gig at a local cafe, but they need a lot more polishing before we show them to a producer.
Which means getting down to work as of tomorrow.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Oh, I'm out.
Jack, since when do you have anything else to do?
I'm really sorry, but I promised to show Sophie around the city tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, uh-huh?
You've been seeing a lot of Sophie lately, haven't you?
That's why he's limping. From all the horse riding.
Look, you guys can make as many girly assumptions as you like, but if Sophie likes my company, then that's hardly my fault.
Okay, whatever. But we still need to find band time, Jack.
Yeah, I know. I'm just as excited as you are. I just need a pass for tomorrow.
Oh.
Please?
I don't know.
I sort of gave Sophie my word.
Oh, when he's pulling that sad little face, how can we possibly say no?
I've decided to ask Mia to be my partner to the ball. And to be honest, I'm kind of nervous she might say no.
Hi, Ben. What brings you here?
I just wanted to confirm, you're coming to the ball, right?
Well, it's the fireman's ball, and I'm a volunteer fireman, so
I guess if you add 2 and 2.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're like one of the guests of honor when you think about it, right? Yeah. Oh, and are you taking anyone?
Well, all my friends at the station will be there, so...
Oh, of course, yeah, but no, you know, official partner or anything.
It's not super formal or anything. You know, we eat, dance, hang out.
Right, yeah, totally with you. That is exactly what I thought.
Were you actually looking for an official partner?
Me? No. I was just gonna eat, dance, and hang out. I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
Right.
So, I guess I will see you there then.
Okay.
Okay.
So, just to be clear, do you really like Sophie or do you just like her?
Seriously? Look, I thought the idea was to try to get some work done tonight.
Because if you really like Sophie, like her, don't you think you should mention it to Ben?
Are we really talking about this again? Look, even if what you're implying was even vaguely true, what makes you think I want to discuss it with Ben?
Well, Ben used to go out with Sophie and Ben's your friend. And if you want to go out with Sophie, like out with her, it's the right thing to do, right?
Look, there's nothing to discuss. Okay, Sophie and I are just good mates, and our little trip into town tomorrow is just a matey way of being mates.
If you say so.
Now, can we please get back to creating musical history? So, that is the city, just over there with the building. Over here we have the Queen Mary 2, which is a big, it's not small. Over here we have just a row of buildings. And the Sydney Opera House, one of the world's architectural masterpieces, designed by legendary Australian architect, John Uzo.
Jörn Utzen. And I think he was Danish.
No way, seriously? Wow.
And when they first opened, they found a huge infestation of koalas in the roof.
No, actually, I think you might be right. Didn't they have to shoot them or something?
Jack, how could you think such a thing? No, they looted them out with gum leaves.
Gum leaves, right. Yeah, sometimes it's so easy to forget your own country's history. I'm not the world's greatest tour guide.
You just need more practice. What's next?
That. Now this, of course, is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. A few people know it was actually built entirely by trained monkeys.
I heard they paid the monkeys in peanut butter.
Yeah, exactly, which is what led to the great peanut butter shortage of 1936. Moving on.
Wow, Lily, all of this stuff is so beautiful.
With an entire store full of clothes to try on, this could seriously take days.
This one! How did you do that?
It's easy.
Okay, your turn, guys. These should be about your size.
Ah, looking sharp, boys.
Thanks, and not too bad a fit either.
I've never understood why girls get to wear all sorts of fancy outfits, yet every guy has to look the same. If I want to impress Mia, I gotta stand out from the crowd. As adequate as this is, are there any other options?
Sure, take your pick.
When in doubt, try everything. What do you think?
Let me put it this way. If you turn up to the ball in that, you'll certainly make an impression.
Well, that's the start then.
But I don't think it'll be the impression you're hoping for.
Oh. Who am I kidding trying to impress Mia with an outfit? The astronauts impress people. Sports stars impress people. I'm just trying way too hard.
I'm thinking chocolate.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with chocolate. Can we get one chocolate cupcake for my friend here, and I will have the same, please. Sorry, why do these have pink love hearts on them? Or can I get two which don't have pink love hearts on them? Be mine and yours always. You know, actually, I feel like something with a little bit more substance. I'm gonna leave these here. I'm sure they were delicious.
Hey guys, how about a Polaroid for you lucky lovebirds?
We're all good, thank you.
Just take a look. Mate, your girlfriend will love the presentation. See? It's got a cool romance-themed border and everything.
Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, we're not lovebirds.
Okay. Sorry for asking.
No. Seriously? Does it not occur to you people that we're just two friends hanging out? Why does everyone always assume we're a couple?
Sydney Romance Festival.
Thank you, you're very talented.
I would tell you to be yourself, but you're always yourself, even when you're trying not to be.
Things are so much easier with Sophie. I don't remember stressing out like this.
Then you should get your memory checked. You were exactly the same. Clumsy, tongue-tied, overthinking everything.
So you're saying it's genetic, right? Inescapable.
I didn't say it was inescapable. But for starters, have you ever thought Mia might be going through the same thing over you?
I wish.
I'm just saying it's possible. You never know.
Could Sam be right? Could Mia be torturing herself as much as I am? It's a pretty remote chance, right? Still, a chance is a chance. And as long as there's a chance, I'm still in the game. I've just got to think positive.
Is that a love heart?
It's not a love heart. Okay,
It's just a few balloons cleverly sculpted into a piece of art.
Which just happens to feature one of the many organs in the human body.
Okay.
So, I would ask you to stay, but the band's just trying to write this music for this big German producer. I don't want it to be a problem, but I was...
It's fine, really. I should get back to camp anyway.
Oh, okay.
I had a really great time, though.
Yeah, me too. So, I'll see you soon, then.
Sure.
Okay, well...
Bye, Lucy.
Bye, Soph. You so like her.
She's just really great.
I knew it. I so knew it. Now you have to talk to Ben.
No, look, I might like Sophie, but that doesn't mean she likes me back. Not in that way.
So?
So, if she doesn't, there's no point mentioning it to Ben, is there?
Well, now you're just making excuses.
No, what I'm making is perfect sense. Look, tomorrow I'll ask Sophie out on a proper date. If she says yes, then I'll talk to Ben. If not, then he doesn't need to know anything. You can't fault my logic.
Nope. Just your courage and conscience.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Sophie. Look, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
Hey, do you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Okay. Well, there's this guy who goes to the movies, and he realizes that there's a horse sitting next to him. So he has to ask, what are you doing at the movies, horse? Anyway, the horse says, I really like the book.
Sorry, Jack. You're breaking up. The reception's really bad out here. What did the horse say?
Yeah, he said, I really... You know what, don't worry, it was a really bad joke. I actually wanted to ask you something else.
Sure, ask away.
Okay, then away I shall ask. So, I was thinking...
What did you say?
I think I like Sophie.
Like?
I was thinking of asking her out.
Out? Like, out?
Yes?
Jack, are you there?
Hi, sorry. Yeah, sorry. You know what? It's nothing. It's nothing at all.
Okay. I was kind of hoping you might want to arrange the next guitar lesson. Maybe tomorrow?
I'd really like to, but I'm busy writing songs tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Seriously though, I really have to focus on the band right now. So, let's organize something within the next week. Definitely within the next month.
Sure. Let me know.
For sure. Okay. Ciao.
So, this is your new song?
Yeah. I've been kicking around a few names. I'm thinking either Pointless Dream or just Failure.
Look, I like a sad song just as much as the next person, but this is seriously depressing.
This is real emotion. Lucy, sometimes that's hard to hear.
Well, I won't argue with that. Wait, weren't you supposed to be giving Sophie guitar lesson today?
She was busy.
Doing what?
I don't know, stuff. And I don't think it's such a good idea if I hang out with her all the time.
What? Why not?
I've been thinking about what you said, and, you know, you're right. Ben is a friend, and I want to respect that friendship.
Did you talk to him about it?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Not really, no.
Jack, this is nuts. Do you care about Sophie or not?
Yes, of course I do.
Then whatever else is going on, you can't use Ben as an excuse to just suddenly dump her. It's not fair. You need to explain this to her.
Do you want to keep rehearsing?
Get over there now, Jack!
It's scary.
Acting Baron Benjamin Hastings. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
A pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Baron Benjamin Hastings. Lovely to meet you. So far, so good. I'm fulfilling my baronial duties and being a picture of charm. Mia's bound to notice my infectious enthusiasm. Or she might ignore me completely.
Come on, Baron. Are you going to go speak to her or not?
What's the point? She obviously brought a partner. Look. Oh, make that several partners. So much for her going through the same torture as me.
Aren't they just the guys from the fire station? Look, the girls in their group are by the punch bowl. Mia's probably just waiting for you to speak to her.
Look, Sam, I appreciate your intentions, but I think I just need some time to myself.
Sure, but the more you think about it, the more you'll just waste time that you could be spending with Mia, right?
Actually, what I really need is to talk to someone who knows what I'm going through. Someone with genuine, on-the-ground experience. Someone I can really trust.
Sophie, hey, did you want to hang out sometime? No? Good. Hey, Sophie, so I was thinking maybe we could go out sometime in like an official sort of date kind of capacity. Oh, it's bad. Sophie, hey, so I was thinking... Ben, hey.
Hey, what's happening?
You know, the usual sort of just life in the fast lane.
Yeah, Sam told me you guys might get to come over here again. That would be amazing.
Yeah, tell me about it. So who told you?
Like I said, Sam told me.
No, not about coming to Germany. You're calling about Sophie, right?
Sophie? No, I'm calling about Mia. Why would I be calling about Sophie?
Because I really... Wait, who's Mia?
Really great girl who probably thinks I'm an idiot. The thing is, you've always been really good at dealing with girls, haven't you? I thought maybe you could give me a few tips.
Sorry, you're asking me for advice?
I honestly didn't know who else to ask.
Okay, and I can honestly tell you that most of the time I have no idea what I'm doing.
Really?
Really. I manage to confuse Sam and Lucy most of the time, and they're my best friends.
You know what? It's great just to hear you say that.
It's not all hopeless, though. I do have some great jokes you could use.
Hey, do you have any about firefighters?
Do I have any about Yes, I've got jokes about firefighters. I've got jokes about everything. Actually, Ben, before you go and use my dynamite material, there was something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah? About what?
Well, it's about Sophie.
Of course I told Jack it was okay for him to hang out with Sophie. Why wouldn't I? Especially since my own thoughts are on someone else entirely. But he did give me some great ammunition to use. And now it's time to start firing. So everyone scatters madly when the firefighters drive right into the middle of the burning warehouse. But amazingly, they managed to put out the fire. So the next day, the mayor offers them all a big reward and everyone says, what are you going to do with all that money? So the head firefighter says, well, first we're going to get those brakes fixed. That's why they drove into the fire, because the brakes didn't work.
I get it. I've just heard it before.
Oh, right.
Hey, do you want to hear something else funny?
I'm not sure.
When I came to the fire station the other day, what I really wanted to say was, I like you. A lot.
That is funny.
Oh, really?
Really, because I like you too.
You're kidding.
I'm just glad you said it first. I'm not very good at that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, maybe we have more in common than I thought.
Maybe we do.
Dance?
I love to.
Okay, then G. You know, you are already a better guitar player than I am horse rider.
Thank you for doing this. I know how busy you are.
Oh, yeah, well, not nearly as busy as I made out. I'm sorry I nearly bailed on you.
Can I ask you something? I was thinking maybe next week we could go into the city again. We still haven't finished that tour we started.
What, you mean like in an official date capacity? You know, I'm really glad you asked.
Really?
Yeah. Because there is still so much more Australian history I have to teach you.
This is a great track, huh? Maybe we should do a cover?
Yeah, I could really see it taking off in clubs all over Europe.
With all due respect, Lili, but I think I'm the one who's meant to lead.
Sorry, Marcus, I don't know any other way.
I've got another confession to make. Normally, I'm an A-grade klutz on the dance floor.
Oh, that's okay. Normally I'm too.
Well, I just have to conclude that it's my partner who's making the difference.
I think that goes for both of us.
So my problem is that I overthink things. Well, tonight's taught me a real lesson. From now on, I'm not going to think at all. Actually, I didn't put that too well. Let me get back to you on it after I think about it.